I'm live. Hello. Low, 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 low.
Right. So let's go through the answers. You got your papers ready? Question number 1. Which animal has the largest brain? I'm going to ask them. I want you to
What animal has the largest brain? Elephant.
Question number 1. If you don't know, have a guess. Which animal has the largest brain?
5 as well. I have Lee going. Got
Sperm whale.
Lee.
Second is the killer whale, which is orca, which is actually the largest species.
I love orcas. I have 2 stuffed orcas. I have a mummy stuffed orca and a baby stuffed orca. The mummy's called Killer and the baby's called Whale. Don't know where they are. Echidna.
You get that one? Beaver? No, it's not beaver. They give birth to live young.
I've put my comment there being Echidna.
It's actually an echidna.
Hey.
Tiny anteater, and they look weird. Well done, cousin Phil Ferry. If you got that, that's awesome. Yeah, it's an echidna, and it's spiny anteater. Weird looking things.
Not weird, they're gorgeous. I love echidnas. Echidnas are amazing. Yeah. I was quite impressed. It's like I know very little facts about stuff like that. I was like, echidna, I know that one.
I'll give extra points to the first person who gets it right. No, it's not an ostrich. No, it's not a dinosaur.
I don't know what that egg's supposed to be.
Well done, Jay. It's an emu.
Emu.
I got that from the zoo.
I thought it was supposed to be white eggs.
They were doing a raffle for the Australian fires. Myself, the emu egg. Biscuits.
Let's see if he's eating it.
Question number 4. How many eyes does the praying mantis have?
They've 2. Praying mantis have 2 bundles of eyes. Two lots of 8 eyes for praying mantis.
Go on, one of you's got that. It's 5. Well done, Jay. That's right, they have 5. They have 2 main eyes on the side of their head, and they have 3 lesser eyes in the middle of their forehead.
Oh, I thought the bit in the forehead was like a nose.
Question number 5. How many heart? Only asked 13. I got confused. I didn't ask this one. The answer.
Shame was a cockroach heart.
See, I missed one out. Right, question number 6. Interesting bit of trivia, this one. 12 dogs on the Titanic. How many survived?
All 12.
Did you get that one?
I'm sure it's all 12. I'm pretty sure they all survived.
I don't know, I guess.
13.
Yeah, no, it was 3. It was
3.
dogs on the Titanic all in all, and 3 survived. Well done, Ava. I see a few more people joined in. If they've just joined in, we've done a little quiz. Rewind to the beginning and answer the questions. I'm going through them now, so you can just play along with us now if you want. It's entirely up to you. Number 7. How many noses does a slug have?
How many noses does a slug have? 2, I believe.
How many noses does a slug have? You know that one? You might have a guess. Marcus, well done. It's 4. What is the largest species of crustacean?
Oh, Japanese spider crab. The largest crustacean is the Japanese spider crab. It's amazing.
Yes, it is. This sounded a lot more fun when I was playing it earlier, you know. The largest species of crustacean is the Japanese spider crab.
Woohoo! I got that.
Question number 9.
Ooh,
What do you have?
land predator.
This one's largest land predator.
Oh, is it a jaguar? I think it's a jaguar.
Bengal tiger, no. Lynx, no. Hippo, no.
Hippo's not a predator.
Actually, polar bear.
Oh, the damn polar bear. I was thinking. I love polar bears.
Largest wingspan.
That's an albatross. I'm sure it's an albatross, the largest wingspan. It's definitely the largest seafaring bird.
Condor, no. Bald eagle, no. Albatross. God, you are killing this.
Get in.
Feral ferret.
Hippos are nasty.
Albatross, well
That's
done.
only because it's always the balls.
The wandering albatross, that was. Wingspan get up to 12 foot. 12 foot, that's 2 of me.
12 foot, that's more than 2 of me. Jesus Christ. I misspelled it, but it's supposed to be Pythagoras' theorem.
No.
No idea.
What colour blood does an octopus have?
Blue. I'm sure it's blue.
6-year-old knows this one.
Purple? Well, it's an argument, it can be. It's a shade of purple.
Number 13. What was the names of the rhino and warthog?
Oh, Bebop and Rocksteady.
The Ninja Turtles. Any of you get that one? Obviously, Cousin's going to get that one. See if anybody else did. You watched TMNT. What is wrong with you? I said, toys and everything. It was Bebop and Rocksteady.
Yeah, Bebop and Rocksteady getting there.
Which bird lays the smallest eggs?
Quail? I don't know, it's not the quail. Smallest eggs. I'm sure it's smaller than a quail.
Quail, no. Finch, no.
Oh.
Sparrow, no.
Oh.
It's the bee hummingbird. And that's it. That's the end of the quiz.
Hummingbird. Of course it is. I've seen hummingbirds. They're like an inch big.
Long-tailed tit. That's what it's up. And lead session. I've had a few. I'll get a couple more bits out and then I'm going to call it a day. Let's get this one out. That's the orchid mantis.
Oh man, I miss my orchid mantis. I had an orchid mantis that lasted a month and then died. My longest living ever mantis.
Yeah, I'll be getting over there myself, cousin. There we go. I'm going to put him away. I'm going to call it a day. Thanks for joining in. If you are catching this late after the show, then drop me in the comments. Let me know how well you did.
Lee's a good quiz host.
How did you all do? You put up your scores if you was keeping score. Okay, mate. We get any full houses?
I've got 4, maybe 5.
4, I think, maybe 5. Yeah, you did really well. You were smashing it. Yeah, I'll put it again with a dad. I just thought I'd chill a bit boredom. 3 out of 5, I don't know. Well, thank you all for joining us. It was,
I'm drinking Johnny Walker Double Black whiskey. So, yeah, Johnny Walker Double Black with lemonade. It's going down very nicely. Lee's awesome. Oh, it is super nice. Like I love my single malts, and this is a blend. And I say this is like Johnny Walker Black, but you're going to really like Double Black. And I can only find it. I can only find it in America, in the duty free of the Sanford Airport. Ah, Lee's finished. So I'll sit down. So it gets very uncomfortable and does my back in. Also, there's nothing wrong. Okay. Who's that Pokemon? Excuse me. Okay, let's see if anyone else turns up. Lee's live was cool. Drink and talk. Whoever turned up, I have no idea. So, you know, Jameson's. I tried Jameson's once, but I didn't like it. Why is my connection unstable? I do not understand. But yeah, I'm not a fan of Jameson's. To be frank, it's been a while since I had it, but considering I fell straight into single malts, I mean, I was drinking single malts for about bells, and I was like, well, that's drinkable. Came across other ones I didn't like. Where's the damn connection problem? I don't understand. I have good internet. The only thing is open is this, and the internet is still saying unstable. And I'm doing it off my phone, so I've got enough gig on there because my connection downstairs isn't good. But oh well. Oh, obviously, like there's no real plan for today. I'm not like Lee where we've got a quiz or such. So if you just want to start asking stuff. Yeah, I know I'm cutting up. If for some reason my internet keeps dropping out, even though I'm doing it off my phone, which has perfect internet, onto my computer, which is saying it's got perfect internet. So that's really annoying. If I didn't do anything with my phone, it'd be a whole lot worse, mainly because my internet does not reach properly into my bedroom. It reaches a bit, but not fully. This is probably why this is why I don't do lives. I just do a live just, for the complete hell of it. So, we appear we have more people. It says now there's 4 people, which is 2 more than before, and I'm pretty certain I was one of them. So, and we're down to 3 and down to 2 again. Oh, come on. Do you hate me that much? Yeah, well. Anyway, I'm going to be, unless someone comes up and says something, I'm just going to be sitting there drinking. Way too about stuff. Oh yeah, I put up on Facebook earlier looking for a good-looking tarantula that's not super aggressive, with a bit of colour and nice webbing. Lee! Hey, mate, your live was awesome. I was doing my live to have a drink and just ramble, and then you pop up with your damn quiz, and I'm like, this dude's got it locked down. This dude knows what he's doing, and it's like, man, I'm so jealous. There's other people doing lives, and no one cares about me in the tarantula community anymore because I stopped doing tarantula videos. Yeah, one thing I learned about the community: if you stop being part of the community hard, they drop you. Yes, I don't know what it is with Scott. He's a nice enough bloke, but there's something about him. I'm not going to badmouth the bloke because I do like him, but I don't know. Jade, you can't drop anyone. You're too nice. I legitimately remember meeting you for the first time. You were this really timid and like it was on was it JP's video or someone's video? I can't remember who. And I was like, I think like my best advice I gave you was like create a persona. What you see here is your ferret, your boy. You'll find out I'm on the man formerly of the spider leg hair, and we cut out again. Oh man, it's the internet. Big into sub boxes and cons. Well, the whole reason I actually stopped doing invert videos is two reasons. One, I got absolute burnouts, and two, I just got too many animals. I got way too many animals, and I got burnout on YouTube because all of my content was exactly the same, but I couldn't figure out how to change it up. I couldn't get feeding clips. Oh, Jade, I love you. I do love you, Jade. Like, you enjoy my Pokemon content. I've got some interesting Pokemon content coming up as well. Some more chatty ones rather than just the Pokemon cards. I've actually got a load of Pokemon cards still need to open from a video that I recorded a little while ago. I don't think that video is out yet, but I actually have a bit of controversial video coming up as well. When I say that, it's literally I'm expressing my own opinion. Talking of Pokemon, can you guess which Pokemon that is? This came through on like one of my mystery boxes. It's supposed to be an XL, and believe me, this is tight. Oh, Lee, collabs are absolutely brilliant. Like, honestly, if I enough get together, I would do a lot more collabs, but I'm just so terrible at remembering. Mewtwo! Mew off with you. Two. I'll give you a clue. It is Generation 1 and it was supposed to be one type, but they chickened out because it would be too powerful. But yeah, like there's a lot of collabs which I can't do because they're all like feeding clips. I just can't do feeding clips. Never have, never will. That's why I dropped out of Fatal Fangs. I was up for doing Fatal Fangs 2 because I did so badly in Fatal Fangs 1. I was like, I've got to redeem myself. And then it got to the stage where I'm looking at the lineup, and Sam turns around and said, like, we need to cut some people because we don't have enough for the 64. So he grew up to 32, and I was like, dude, I'm out straight away. Jade, you are most correct, and to be frank, it's washed out because I've got a very bright light and it's yellow for some reason on white. I'm just so glad it's yellow on white and not white on yellow because if I was wearing a yellow t-shirt right now, I would look like I had cancer. That's not to like shit on people with cancer because I know people who have survived and died of cancer, but I lose all coloration in my skin when I'm wearing yellow. To be fair, under this light, I lose color. Let's actually change the color. That's better. That's a warm light rather than a bright light. Well, it's probably hard to see that, but Oh man, I'll tell you, this light's actually brilliant, absolutely brilliant. It's one of these O lights that you can attach your camera to. It's what I've been using in a lot of my videos recently. It cost me like £10 off of turn the contract down. How'd you do that? But oh yeah, I mean, I have a mate who can pull off yellow, and I look at him and I think to myself, you look sick. As in the good sick, because he pulls it off amazingly. But as soon as literally there's a picture of him wearing a yellow jumper standing next to me, and I had my head shaved at the time. I didn't have much of a beard, so he literally looked like some dude who comes seeing the guy in hospital recovering from cancer. Because just him wearing the yellow top next to where I was in a photo drained all the color from my skin. It was insane. You don't, Jade. You don't need any form of makeup. You look gorgeous no matter what. I'm not. That's not because I'm doing it. That's just honest opinion. But I really, I'll admit, I don't watch as much of your content as I should do. But whenever I do watch your content, I love it to absolute bits. Same thing with Lee's stuff as well. I love watching Lee's content. I just don't watch enough of it, and that's just because I got burnt out. I couldn't keep up watching other people constantly as much as I did, which is really annoying. Because like, there's so much out there that I loved watching, and I'm just like, oh, man. If I just wish I hadn't gone so hard. If I hadn't gone so hard in my content and in my videos, I probably would still be doing invert videos now. But when I got to over 100 back, I lost my job. Yeah. Huh. I didn't know you had a second channel, Jade. Link me. Jade, link me your second channel. Music content coming up, and I have reaction videos coming up as well. Oh, we don't log on it. Upload on it. We're not logging on the channel. Don't watch anyone. So. Doing most things on YouTube, like there's channels that I watch religiously because their content's so different. Oh yeah, you need that separation. You do. Like, even when I was doing invert videos, I'd pop up randomly with like, excuse me, but yeah, even when I was doing invert, I'd pop up with like some random Pokemon video that I decided to buy some packs and local what was it, water stones. And so I bought some packs of there. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll open them up on video. Or when I got a loot anime through. Oh my god, loot anime is so shit now. They got in financial difficulties, got bought by a company, and trying to hold on to people, they made all the boxes worse. Nah. Like, I stopped paying for my loot anime in February. Okay. And yeah, I film a lot of videos in advance to come on my channel. And that's including the one that got released today. Like, I had one today, and I've got 3 more to come. Gary Gilmore. Holy sh! Some dude just sent me a message about stuff that I want to buy. Oh my god, how much fucking information is this dude giving me? Holy mothers. Okay, so I just got a message from Gary Gilmore. We're friends with Leard and Tony Webb and 7 others. Current stock list. We have stick insects. A cancer cure. I got one of those. What else have you got on here? A film by Chlorum, Simani, Metallica. Ooh, that shit blue. A kilo. What the? No. Oh, right. Okay, that makes sense. So I just read this. Kilo Keeler Brachis Electric Blue, 2 to 3 centimeters, 25. Adult female may be gravid 150, but it's reserved. I was like, okay, that makes more sense. A giant dwarf tiger. Oh yeah, this list is insane. Thankangus species Hosi for 3 to 4 centimeters, 55 grams. Ringy adult female 140. Oh my god, that's amazing. Brazilian background story polka 1 2 centimeters, 25 45 centimeters, 48 quid. They have a pair to be confirmed. Haplotrimus albiceps, alpipes. I don't know. Hapdoi, never had one of those. Hapana, no. Hapminax, Hapschmidi Gold, Golden Leg. Oh no, I can't afford that. But Golden Leg Baboon in the Hap Polka piece, I was like, oh, I'm debating about getting one of these to stick in either that tank there or that tank there. And he was like, adult female, 175 quid. Pet page. Oh, you beautiful. Welcome. I'm just going through a list of stuff that someone just sent me on Facebook. Megalophone with Boston, so about 60. Ooh, M. Balfoy, 9 to 10 centimeters for 45 quid. I'm not gonna lie, that's not too bad. Nandu Chromatis, Nandu Colorado, Nandu Pepe, Panther Beta species Goliath. Nice. Oh, it's a neat one, man. It's like for price wise, this is great. Yeah, I know that is good for Balfoy. I want to get Balfoy because I've got like, do you remember Inverted Ben with his bread bin? I have 2 of those sitting over there. One, but the sub-out female died mid-mold, and then was it 2 weeks ago the mature male kicked the bucket. The other one had a GBB in it, but the GBB passed as well. Why is the connection unstable? Yes, the classic bread bin. It's awesome. Pamphilia Goliath, Pamphilia Santo Domingo. I think I've been there. Pamphilia Ultramarinus. Bloody hell. Formiculus species, Summer Blue, semi-adult, 450. There's a load of pokies. I'm not into pokies anymore. Some appears Imuna. I don't know what it is about the Imina. The Samapomus Imina. Don't like it. To be frank, there's only one Samapomus I like, and that's the Cambridge or Cambridge tarantulas ever. It's absolutely mad. Oh, this is good. Sazamai, 6 cm for 45 quid. That's cool. Oh, I've had a bad run. Yeah, pet page. I've gone off pokies. Pokies were cool when I first started, and it's sort of like, nah. Type Blue Earth Tiger, the Silicon Mosna Burpipes in Moxagorium, a sling, 3 to 4 centimeters, which is actually blue. Oh no, the sling is 80 quid. 3 to 4 centimeters, which is actually blue, 270. Wow. Some of these are really good. Oh, yeah, they've got a Ceradonia for 95 quid. Ooh. Zonius Imanus, 10 to 12 centimeters, is 60 quid. Oh, it's male. Oh, Metallica is the most amazing pokey going. But that's the fact that it's blue and goes black. I think that says everything. Cockroaches. I'm not allowed to have them. Oh my god, I've got Death House cockroaches. Ghost porcelain cockroaches, orange head cockroaches, hissing cockroaches, ember cockroaches. I wish I was allowed cockroaches. I'd get the emerald ones, but my mum turned around and said no. I even showed her the emerald ones, and she went, I almost said you could get them. Then I realized they were a cockroach, which is kind of annoying. Land snail, centipedes, Ooh, Weaver, Nephilia Inuata. L 1 to 3, 11 to £10. That's not too bad. They are very pretty. And Jade, I'm with you. I don't mind a hissing cockroach. I'm not. I'm even with my own collection. I'm one of these who appreciates animals at afar. So, like, if you want to see any of my collection, I will pick up the container, and that's all you're ever going to see of it. I'm not popping that lid. I don't have the balls for that. Well, hey, go on, Pet Page. Go on, Jade. You know what you're doing. Make deals. That's what I love about these things. He comes up. Giant Florida Catty did. Catty did what? Sorry. Rick and Morty. Are you one of those, Jade? Are you? You're one of those. I'm disappointed. Assassin Bugs. £2.50. Giant Ground Beetle Teflon. 16 quid. Millipedes. And then it's just like load of calls. Just send a thumbs up. And nice list. May get back to you at a later date. So yeah, that was different. BoJack Horseman. Never watched that. I tried watching Rick and Morty once, and I got fed up with it after 5 minutes. It's BoJack Horseman. I've heard a lot of good things about. I just never got around to watching it, mainly because I never had it. Hey, Simon! Oh, Simon! Gotta love you, mate. It's been too long. Oh, this damn drum stool. Oh, how's it going, lad? We're just talking about how Jay's got very bad taste in adult cartoons. Rick and this is an amazing thing. I grew up on The Simpsons, Family Guy, South Park, yet I call Rick and Morty disgusting. But yeah, I mean, I will give BoJack Horseman a go at some stage when I get round to it. It's that madness which I go, okay, I may enjoy that. I don't actually know, but Simon, I'll be frank, I would be working myself. I've got another week off work, and that's because my folks are unwell. When I say my folks are unwell, this is a news flash. My dad's been in hospital. He may be coming home tomorrow. But yeah, like science humor. Do you like the Big Bang Theory? I don't mind it. It's okay. Here's chicken. Tara. That is my friend, the Vic species Quatara. So the Vic species Quatara and the wide diversity is actually swap position. So yeah, my favorite tranche of all time, Vic species Quatara. Second favorite, Gram Stoddard Pulchra, and third favorite is wide diversities. What's my fourth favorite? Probably Samopomus cambridgei is my fourth favorite. Fifth favorite. Okay, my fifth favorite tarantula is a joint one. It's between the Killibags Black Satan for its name and the A. Belinde. And Belinda is very close to Belinda, which is the name of my god sister. So, oh, Jade, 100% without a laugh track, it's shite. 100%. Simon, cheers, mate. He should be home soon. He's on meds. The biggest problem with him is he's a vegan. I'm not. I take after his dad and my mum. I'll eat most things. Someone turned around and was like, would you rather eat something out of your collection or something else? Oh, the crane question. I had one of those. Oh, Pet Page, like, there were good vegans and then there's shitty vegans. Then you have vegans. I have 2 females. I have recently found where I can buy a male. So I'm very tempted about that. Yeah, I need 3 males, which is the vegan, the ex-Brachiopound, then the now Titicatal alpolosum Nicaraguan true form, and the Gramstar polka piece. He's the Chaco Golden Knee. Jade, you can be a vegan. And Lee, mate, you do you, mate. The fact that you're in here at all means absolute world, lad. Oh, Simon, I expect nothing less from a kilo. I legitimately tried to rehouse my Chilobrachys species Cambodian blue earlier, and I got so far as to pop the lid, and then I just went, no, I can't do this, 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 I can't do this. I'm such a scaredy cat on the easiest tarantulas, let alone when it gets to the fancier ones. But yeah, like Jade, like, you want to be vegan, you go for it. The fact that you can do that is absolutely amazing. I know the struggle of vegans through my dad. Like, I know so much about numbers and what is an animal product and what isn't an animal product. Like, I'm always checking ingredients on the label to see if my dad could eat it. And there'll be times there where, like, there'll be 1 or 2 numbers where I'm not 100% about, and I think I'm going to risk it. I'll tell him that I'm not certain about these 2 things, and most of the time he goes, "Oh yeah, they're okay." I'm like, "Get in." Oh no, OBT. Oh man, I miss my OBTs. I miss my OBTs. I had a UMV, an RCF, a DCF, and a normal form. The normal form died first. Don't know why. He ate the day before and just died. Like, the RCF went, and I was like, okay, that's kind of annoying. Because I didn't really care about normal form. The RCF is okay. RCF red color form. Yeah, so red color form. And then my UMV, which is the Usumba Mountain variant, went, which is my favorite OBT type, so much that I made sure that was the type that I bought for Princess Sophie Pink. So, and then left I had my DCF, a dark color form, and that died. Pissed. Yeah. Oh my god, you have an air hockey table? No. I'm sorry. You have an air hockey table, like, amazing, because I have this really little one about this big, and I love air hockey. Oh, Simon. Like, vegan jalfrezi sauce and then add chicken. And Lee, I can date a vegan, providing has been in my is, and he buys myself and my mum meat. If he sees a bit of meat there, he thinks looks nice for us, he'll buy it. Yeah. Okay, Jade, I need you to DM me, so I know where you live. I'm not gonna be creepy because I want to come round and play air hockey. We can make a video out of it. I'm sorry if I cut in and out. My internet's been stupid. even though I've got good internet. I don't know why. It might be my computer. It's a netbook, you know. But Jade, I've got to come around yours to play air hockey. Can't promise I'll be any good, but I can promise I'll try and beat you. But yeah, like I don't care if someone's vegan or not. But it's like when you're vegan and you force other people to be vegan, that's when I have the issue. What's people saying on Facebook? Try golden fringe. Maybe. I don't know how many people saw it, but I put a few messages up earlier. Like, what do you recommend here? Transfers well and taste spinal plate with one Mark's tea room. Ace lad. I'm after like some certain tarantulas. I'm not buying like loads of tarantulas. There's certain ones that I do want. I need a El Kalugi. No. You cook your family meat pies since I love to cook. Chose an emu because I'd rather have them as a pet, but I get other people don't mind. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I can have an animal as a pet, and if someone says, "Is you need to eat that now," and I'm like, "Is there another option?" No. You can eat your pet, or you can die. I'm like, I'm gonna eat my pet. I don't care. Then again, here's a question for you. If you could all cut down on meat as such a large, yeah, like Lee, I 100% agree. We need to cut down on meat. That's why I try and eat more fish. Steak is like the best thing ever. But here's a question for you. You're flying a plane over the, let's just say, the Andes. The plane crashes. There's no way down from the mountain. You have to wait for rescue to reach you. You can only try and create signal rations in the plane. There is no more airplane food. You're starving hungry. There's nothing else to eat but the dead bodies. What do you do? Do you A, eat the snow, B, eat the dead bodies, or C, eat the dead bodies and drink cook the bodies and drink the snow? Like, try and eat the dead bodies first, okay? Don't get me wrong. The concept of killing and eating the biggest dude there is a plus, but cannibalism is not illegal. Murder is. There are dead bodies on the ground. You can eat them first. So I'm just got the right idea. Pet Page got the right idea. Yeah, like you're gonna eat the body. Oh, okay, that's fair, James. Like, we do to take survive, take one decide. Okay, we're talking about the fact there's no other food about. You don't know when you're being rescued. You can make a fire because there's stuff to burn from the plane wreckage, and because they've got a light, a form of sparking on them. They're dead bodies. There's no other food about. You're starving hungry, and you don't know how long it's going to be until you get rescued. I don't have, but the reason why I asked the question is there have been multiple times throughout history where people have had to make a choice. Pet Page, that is like the most wishy-washy. Like, you're freezing cold. You can't eat your clothes. If you take your clothes, we're talking about being like stuck up in the Andes. But Contagion. I've heard of Contagion. Was that actually a TV show? Or was it actually a film? Okay, okay. He's like, yeah, you're going to use the fire. You do have a crash plane there, so there is that. You're gonna find your luggage, so you're gonna have more clothing. But like, I still like. I don't want to eat my t-shirt. I'll eat a dead body over my t-shirt. At least human bodies taste like pig, or so cannibals say. Like, did you hear about this story in Germany? Some guy put an ad out in a newspaper saying, if you are going to die soon, would you be willing to donate your body to me to eat? And then, like, some dude who had cancer, and then if at the end I decide, yeah, you can eat me, you can eat me. So these two dudes got to know each other over a 6 months period. This guy died of cancer, had the cancer cut out of him, and his body was donated to this other guy who cooked him up and ate him in multiple different ways. And he said, humans taste like pig. It wasn't illegal because cannibalism is not illegal. Murder to cannibalize is illegal because murder is illegal. Cannibalism is not illegal. You can go up and eat someone, but if you kill them, you're breaking the law. Or if you don't kill them, you're breaking the law. That's grievous bodily harm. Like, they legitimately, you come across a dead body on the side of the road, providing there's no mitigating circumstances to suggest there was foul play, you can go ahead and eat it. Why are we talking about this? I don't know. Just because. Like I say, I'm drinking. I came on here to drink. Wear the skins like a body bag meant survival. The film made like someone made a film about COVID-19 before it happened. Okay, let's continue. Like, okay, I can get on board with that one. There's a lot of George A. Romero. A lot of his stuff is like that because you had obviously the other stuff up there. It was like Flu from 2013. Are you saying eerie or era? The country of the Republic of Ireland, or the fact that it's quite eerie? You probably spelled it correctly, but you know. So who's actually in there? We've got Pepe's, Jade, Lee, and Simon, and myself. So yeah, that makes 5. It's gone down to 4. Cheers, everyone. One of my favourite drinks ever. Johnny Walker Double Black. Oh, like, this comes with a. This is the box it comes in. All these lovely wood effects. They always scroll there and information. This is honestly beautiful. No, I'm not doing a shot. I don't want to throw up. I gotta open up a new bottle of lemonade. If I was gonna have a shot, it would be of something really shitty. There's no way I'm wasting Johnny Walker. I'm not wasting a Johnny. I'm not wasting a Johnny on the lass who doesn't deserve it, or bloke who doesn't deserve it. I'm not wasting a Johnny on a shot. I understand if that makes me sound like an absolute creep, but you know. Hey, Master and Malt is fucking awesome. Lee, mate, you have a good one. Stay safe now. Jade, your boyfriend's very lucky if you literally buy my whiskey off a Master and Malt. Like, I don't know if you can find this one. I've never found this one in this country. I've only found it in America. in the duty free of not Stanford Airport or in Orlando. BTS in July. There's a chance of July. There's been quite a few things moved to July, hoping it's going to go ahead. So obviously BTS was supposed to be in May. If BTS is going in July, I might be able to make it. And people don't do anything stupid. End of June, we could have this lifted. We could have lockdown lifted. Like BTS in May, definitely not. Like MCM in May, my holiday in May, they're all moved. MCM has been moved to July, so that's a possibility. So, here's the thing: it's like end of June and beginning of July is in that period where, in theory, we could be okay. They could lift the lockdown, but we don't know yet. A lot of it comes down to how stupid the mass populace is going to be. If the mass populace do not adhere to the restrictions, like you go out for a half hour or you go to the shops, you only go out once, whatever that bullshit is. Like, the whole time I've been in lockdown, mainly because my parents have been ill, I've been out twice. One to a pet's home to get food for my animals, and yeah, that was like 4 days ago. And then I went down to Tesco's yesterday to get food for myself and my mum. They're going to keep restrictions in place, but they're going to lift the lockdown, providing the mass populace pays attention. Like, there's so many pictures of the London Underground where people are still packed out. They're not staying 2 meters apart. It's ridiculous. The good thing about me, I get the train into Charing Cross and I walk from Charing Cross all the way to Piccadilly Station, and that's where I work. It's easy for me. Oh yeah, I'm going for a mohawk type thing. I haven't. It's not quite long enough, but I have shaved the sides, so I've got hair going here, but I can't even go too far because I've got my bald patch here. So I have this patch of hair because providing the mass populace who are taller than me don't look down to my bald patch, it looks like I've got a cool haircut. I live in the southeast of London, and I live in the London Borough of Bromley. Sorry, you haven't left for 3 weeks. Here's a fun thing for you. I booked off holiday for 3 days. He's from work with 3 days of my days off. I was going to go down and see friends of mine in Lowestoft. But I was so unwell on the last day I couldn't go. So for 6 days I was unwell. Went back to work for 2 days. Had everyone there panicking and running around like headless chickens, thinking I'm like this stupid little kid. And I was like, yeah, I got a cough, and yeah, I'm cold, but I'm in the fucking loading bay. What do you expect when the doors are stuck open? Of course I'm going to be bloody cold. But like, and then I came home on my second day. My mum's come down with symptoms. My dad's a little bit worse for wear. The next day, Dr. Jones, Adam Connolly's posted in one of the groups, and it's like he's like I go, look, your mum's gone on to the 111 website and said you need to self-isolate. I'm like, shit. All right, so I'll take her thing, I'll send it off to my work, and I go, look, my mum's come down with this. What do I do? I said, look, government says you need 2 weeks off. Fine, I'm off for 2 weeks. I've no different getting paid for it, which is really shit. and I literally go back to work 2 days before payday, and I have no idea if there's 2 weeks of payday that I'm not getting paid for. I don't know what's going on with that one. I may not get paid for these 2 weeks that I am off work because my mum was unwell, and my dad went downhill like 2 days later. Like, he was holed up, you know, and my dad's in hospital. It's fucked. Whole thing's fucked. But yeah, like I say, I live in fucking suburbs, like proper suburbs. Like, if you go back to the 1930s where I live, it was a rural village. Back in the 1940s and the early 1950s, it exploded. Do that now, and yet it's a really unfashionable place to be. Like, my hometown's not to toot my own horn, but out of homegrown talent from my hometown, I'm probably in the top 10 most famous people homegrown. Like, you know, nothing comes from my town. We have a really expensive end, and that's not even related to my town, where all the famous rich people live. And then it's like, we've got the town centre. No one comes from here. Bristol, Bristol is fucking buzzing with the amount of famous people from Bristol. Like, honestly, in Bristol, we're probably amongst the top 500 famous people from Bristol, top 300 people from Bristol, maybe. But we're in the top 10 most famous people in my shitty town, inside the London Borough of Bromley. Shit, fucking Simon in the northeast. Everyone up there is more famous than fucking here. Like, seriously. I hope I get sick pay. And Jay, thank you very much. Said, like, he may be home tomorrow. His biggest problem was the fact that he wasn't drinking, wasn't eating, so he got dehydrated. Got to the stage where my mum rang 111 and was like, "Oh yeah, do us a favour, ring the ambulance. Just get the ambulance to check out." I'll tell you, that's like, up north, surrounded by fields. Like, are you proper north? Like, what I consider proper north, being, the same area that my granddad's from, what Simon's from. The Tyne and Weir area. My granddad was from County Durham. My granddad's from County Durham. Yorkshire, that's Midlands. That's not north. Then again, Millsborough is like proper. Millsborough is proper northeast. Oh, here we go. Millsborough, proper northeast, but Yorkshire and Yorkshire's Midlands. That's how bad it is. So yeah. So Simon, my granddad's from further north than you. R.I.P. My granddad died at age of 95 after being born during World War One, signed up to the RAF, got malaria, then World War Two broke out, bombed Monte Cassino, took pictures of Mussolini being hanged, took pictures of the concentration camps, and died of a stroke in his sleep after getting 3 cataracts at age 95. If he was alive today, he would be, 110? No. 108. My granddad would be 108 if he was alive today and he died at age 95. When they say they don't make people what they used to be, they really don't. Yeah, Jade, I'll give you that in the context of England. Not, I don't know. It's like people talk about Liverpool being a northwest, and I'm like, you're still Midlands. Someone talks to me about the northwest, I think Cumbria. That's what I'm thinking of when someone says northwest. Simon, I'm sorry to suggest that you're from the Tyne and Weir area and you're not a Geordie. You're from that way. You're from Borough. I know. I actually know quite a few people from Borough, and I take the piss out of all of them because they're from Borough, not Tyne and Weir. But No, I'm not gonna lie. I love Yorkshire. I've been in Yorkshire a couple of times. Like I've been all round Yorkshire as well. Like some shitty little village when GCSEs, and then I was like, I love Yorkshire. Yorkshire is fucking amazing. I just say God's own country. It is a funny story for you. I was at a training course for work, and we've got a guy there from Nigeria called I won't say his name. He's a lovely bloke, abrasive as fuck if you don't know him. And he's like, so tell us your name from. He gives his name, goes, so where you from? God's own country. I tell him, Yorkshire. Every white person in that room laughed. Every black person looked at me with major confusion because all the black people were born outside the UK and don't understand that Yorkshire is God's own country, not Nigeria. I have no problem against Nigeria. I'm an atheist, so I don't give a shit about religion. But I just love the fact that Yorkshire is God's own country, and this dude tried saying in fucking Nigeria was God's own country. Hey, Smoggy. Oh, that's the point. I got talking to a guy from like proper Newcastle bloke, and like I said, oh, my granddad's from County Durham. He goes, "You're a Durbo." I really wanted to go to a Northern show this year. I'm sorry with like the Northeast Geordie thing. It's the fact that no one gives a shit about Mills and football fans when they have to go up there. Oh. No, Simon, I love you to bits, mate. So I can't shit on Millsborough outside of football term. First time with Bowen, it's been really quiet. And I would put a comment on there. That's because they came down to London to face Crystal Palace and they lost badly. Stupid, ain't it? Yeah. I can't hate you, Simon. I've got nothing against people from Borough. Yeah, I'm a proper football fan. Like I've been a football fan longer than I've had a football team. Like I liked football from when I was like fucking little. But I'm a Crystal Palace fan, South East boy, and the big thing, the reason I'm a Palace fan is because I did a footballing community system in my secondary school, which then became my secondary school. And I got into Palace because they gave us free tickets while I was training with people there. So I became a Palace fan. I'm the only Palace fan in my family, although my dad and his older brothers, not his younger brother, were actually born just outside the Crystal Palace area. So if my dad's older brothers actually like football, they probably would be Palace fans, but they don't. My dad supports Juventus because when he was watching football, English football is shit, but Italian football is good. So my dad's a Juventus fan. The rest of my mum's family is all Charlton fans, apart from my aunt, who's a Newcastle fan because she thought Alan Shearer was hot. Yeah, but I have no problem with Borough. I always like seeing Borough do well. The big thing, the whole northeastern lot, the proper northeast with Newcastle, Sunderland, and the northeastern Newcastle lot with Borough. I like them doing well. Like I say, my granddad's from County Durham. Think was he Newcastle? Was he Sunderland? He never really told us. I think my granddad was more along the lines of teams around the area, if they do well, he's happy. But my granddad's the reason why I'm actually a Palace fan because, like I said, Palace gave free tickets out and they gave us. So it was myself, my dad, and my granddad. And this was back, 95, 96, 97. In 98, 99, Palace went into administration and stopped doing tickets. And my granddad turned around to my dad's. It's when my dad said, "Look, we're not going to get any more of these tickets to go see Palace." And my granddad said, "Well, why don't we give back for a season? Why don't we buy a season ticket for one season?" And my dad did. He bought all three of us a season ticket. And my granddad came every single season with us until he was what 92, 91, 92 when his eyes started going, and there was no point in going, which was painful. I love my granddad. I was so close to my granddad. It was ridiculous. But the weird thing is my mum's dad died when I was very little, but it said the whole time he was alive, I was super close to him. Like we were two peas in a pod, but he was like 50s, 60s, and I was I was this fucking big. Like I have a drawer full of hats, and I have two of my granddad's hats in there, and it means the absolute world. And it's like both my granddads were amazing people. Like it's like, I always get emotional when I talk about three of my grandparents. And it's one because I don't remember enough about him because he died when I was so young, which is my mum's dad. My mum's mum was one of the most important people in my life. She was my queen and I was her prince. And then you had my dad's dad, who was honestly one of the most amazing people you could possibly meet. He didn't give a shit who you are. You were a good person unless you proved him wrong. Like legitimately, it didn't matter where you were from, your political views, your royalist view. Remember, I'm fucking wanky bastard, anything like that. And Dad goes, "No, I've never sworn before, never sworn ever." And legit, like, what the fuck? And like, I'm a disappointment in that front. I'm a big swearer. But I remember the first time I ever heard my dad actually swear. We're going back a year and a half ago. This was maybe 2.5 years ago. It's before my dad retired, and he got cook. And my dad turned around on the phone to me. He fucking said, "What? Oh God, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. I've just sworn in front of my son. I don't do that." And my dad was so apologetic and embarrassed. I'm like, "It's fine. You've just proved you're human." Like I swear all the time. I don't swear in front of my parents unless I'm at football, and I'm so embarrassed that I do because I remember one time I stepped up at football and I let go. I sat down. My granddad tapped me on the shoulder, and he literally turned around to me and said, "Look, do you hear me swear?" "No, granddad." "Do you hear your dad swear?" "No, granddad." "Why did you swear?" "I heard the other people saying it." "Just because they say it doesn't mean you have to." "But granddad, it's really bad." "Yes, it is bad. You can think it, but you don't have to say it." And shit, that fucked me up. That really did. I didn't say I still swear. I that's it's my rebellious things. Like I swear when I'm not around my family. Shit, like I just realised something to people in this chat, and like one who's me, and I've just been rambling on about my granddad. Shit, I don't know if you want to say any animals or what, but boyfriend, that's cool. Boyfriend's in football, Villa. Hey, I'm hoping they don't go down, but not gonna not if they do go down. You're losing Grealish. I would love to see Grealish at Palace. Ain't gonna happen. What I think of the football situation? That's for certain. To be frank, Simon didn't miss me so much, just gushing about my granddad. You can go back the last 10 minutes and you'll see everything. You might be the only one left in this chat now. But yeah, I miss my granddad, you know? Can't help it. Hey Jade, welcome back. I don't know if you like, people hear anything about my granddad like that. It just happens. I don't know if you heard, but I commented on the fact that you are obligated to support Villa, and the fact that I do hope you stay up. But if you go down, and you will lose Jack Grealish. I'd love to see him at Palace. I can't afford him. Simon, mate, it's like I only have one grandparent left, and I don't have anything to do with it. It's my dad's mum, and that's because my dad doesn't like his mum. But yeah, I didn't mean to get in a conversation about my granddad. It's not something I intended to do, but it's one of the things you start talking about Northerners and football and everything to do with the North and football leads back to my granddad, and I'm sorry. Let's bring it on to let's bring on to the living. Okay, let's bring the living into it rather than I'm dead. Do you want to know anything about my animal collection? Because obviously everyone here knows about the animals and stuff like that. I can pull up some of them. I can't pull up all of them, but like there we have a corn snake. That works out nicely. Yeah, so I've got 2 leopard geckos in the big one behind me. I need to separate them because one of them is pewter corn snake, Titty-cattle alpolosum, and above him one here we have the Chilenenspes regonance, the Chilean bronze. Then we have empty. Then we have a 30 by 45 by 30, which has my adult female avicularia species Kotawa. And then we have on this side dead, empty, dead, which is annoying. Oh, and that one's just full of cork bark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 27. I have 27. 27 inverts. Most of them are juvies. I have 1 sling and obviously 2, 4, 6 adults. Oh, I leaf insects are absolutely amazing, but as with everything, I'm sure. Yeah. Oh no, that sucks, Jade. I'm sorry to hear that. So you're paying about 60 to 70. Is that eggs or actual fucking leaf insects? Or like just inverse in general? What? Oh, to go with my pewter corn snake up there, down that way, I have a green ghost royal python, and the bitch won't eat. I've tried everything constantly. The only thing I've got left to do is physically take her out, put her somewhere else, and try and feed her. Oh boy. She's the biggest animal that I own. And I get shit scared. You know. Yeah, it is stressful. I've been all stressful myself. That's the problem. It'd be a much better person if I wasn't scared of bloody everything. I'm not scared of everything, but I'm scared of getting hurt, and I'm scared of hurting the others, you know. Teas mostly. Slings, you keep getting asked for certain teas from people. Okay. That's fair. There's a lot of those. The Formictopelmus species, purple, the Dominican purple. Formictopelmus? I can't pronounce. I'm not certain. Jane, I'm sorry to hear, but like getting a new house fell through. Honestly, you get a new house, I'm coming out and saying hello. You have air hockey table, you have cool animals, and you're an awesome person. I'm coming up and saying hello. House party! Shoot a video. We can drink. Here's something for you, Jade. If you can only own one snake, what would it be? You only allowed one snake. And the clues in the rocking horse shit is like, there's a lot out there, the rocking horse shit. Like, fucking stupid rocking horse shit stuff out there. Like there's stuff out there with rocking horse shit is easier to find. Blood python. Ooh. Now here's the question. You say blood python, would you go for red blood python or black? Oh. We go for red blood python or black. Name is kind of cooler, but the reds are absolutely beautiful. I was actually watching Wiccan's Wicked Reptiles, and he actually put ball pythons, as he calls it, being North American, as we call it, royal pythons, on a true beginner snake, and I kind of get that. I do. But Mr. Mina Boyakasha, welcome to the chat. I don't know why I went 90s Ali G there, but I did. But Simon, you're paying your hog nose. What hog the was I'm not gonna lie, I came across a morph the other day was saying amazing. It was a it was a pistachio anaconda giant hog nose, which was insane. But Jade, I so want a Samboa. Kenyan Samboa. They are adorable. Like properly. Like properly adorable, and you get different morphs from them. The only problem is like if you get one for any decent size, you're looking like 80 quid and up to like 150. Like was it Morph Market? I found a 2019 male snow. I think it was a snow Kenyan Sambo for 120, and a female albino Kenyan Samboa 2019 for 130, I think it was. I was like, oh, that'd be awesome. But they're 2019 born. I'm like, that's going to take an age to build up, to breed them, to get anything out of it. But Samboas are amazing. Like I could have 2 Samboas in the enclosure behind me. They're that small. Corn snakes are fucking amazing. Like, I want so many corn snakes because I've got my pewter above my head here. Then Hannah has got a Ami. Is it an Ami? I think it's an Ami for me, which I'll actually give a name. It's Salazar Hannah Slytherin. So at some stage I need to meet up with her and get that. You got snows, you got lavenders, they're amazing. So female normal and a toffee male, dude, that's going to create an awesome morpher, definitely. Oh yeah, Jay, like if you just want a standard, you want a small snake that's not a fancy morph and you're not interested in breeding, like the bog standard Kenyan Samboa is still one of the most beautiful snakes going, like stupidly so. Really is. Yeah, that's the other things, like the size difference is significant. That's the same thing with a lot of tarantulas. Are you allergic to lavender? There's so many lavenders that I would love to get my hands on because I think lavender morphs are gorgeous. Yeah, it's like lavender morphs are absolutely stunning. I love it. It's like that slight lilac, lavender, purpley hue to them is amazing. Although I'm not going to lie, there's lavender skunks. There's lavender morph skunks. What? That sounds like the most amazing thing ever. Because skunks are adorable. Although it's like if I could only keep one furry animal, it would have to be my namesake, ferret. But I'd have to have 2. I can't have 1. I get depressed if I don't have company. And considering the amount of time I work, that's the thing. Is like with my animals here, with what I work, it is about the anaconda hognose. They just look. Yeah, the anaconda hognose morph. I don't know what's it, but they just. I don't know. Black with the pale gold, almost pink tinge. 100% is like it's almost a rose gold if you catch it in the right light. Like honestly, it's like out of all bog standard wild morphs, normal morphs, whatever you want to call them, some of them do look amazing. But obviously, we're not talking like DWAs because that's just unfair. But the Kenyan Sambo, the bog stand morph, is one of the most endearing morphs going because of just everything about them.